It's time for the Saturday night sit down. These are special kinds of talks where I riff and go really deep on something that seems on the surface like there's not much there. But I'm going to show you how deep you can explore really simple things, like small things you might say or hear, and also expand your thinking about certain topics. I'm definitely going to be challenging a lot of you in the way that you think, and understand when I do that, it comes from a place of wanting to serve, of being committed to serving you. If I'm committed to you liking me and saying you things you agree with, we both know that's not going to work out in the end, because you'll say, oh yeah, that guy, this channel's kind of nice, and yeah, but I know everything he says. He didn't say anything. I'm not hearing anything new. I'm not hearing anything that's making me think. It's just it's nice stuff, but I don't think much about it. All the best things that I've come across, books, people, podcasts, documentaries, all the best things like that, the ones that have helped me grow the most, are the ones that really challenged me at first. Maybe I didn't like them at first. I'll give you a great example. My coach, before we started working together one-on-one full-time, I had done a group coaching thing with him for 3 months with 6 other guys. It was incredible. I'll talk a lot more about that. But this was right before I started working one-on-one with him. And I remember he sent me a podcast from this guy that I'd never heard of before. I mentioned him in my last video, actually, Kapil Gupta. The way I found out about Kapil Gupta was through my coach. And then coincidentally, right after that, I was in Costa Rica with a group of friends, and one of them brought up Kapil Gupta and just said, hey, have you heard of Kapil Gupta? Do you know who that is? And I'd never heard his name in my life. And then all of a sudden my coach introduces me to him, and then my friends asking me about him. And I'll talk a lot about Kapil as well, because I think he is he's an incredible. What you can count on me for is, again, as I say in my description of this channel, I'm going to give you all the best things from the best and most popular books and people. Take bits and pieces from that, share it from the way it comes through me, and I will also be sharing a lot of stuff that is not mainstream at all. And I don't do it to be, oh, cool. But I mean, do you know who Kapil Gupta is? Do you know who Steve Hardison is? Have you read the book, The Way of Mastery? No, you haven't. And that's okay. That's why you're here, and that's why I'm here. I deep in this stuff, but I haven't been this way. I've been getting, I don't know, some analogy. It's been digging a hole and going deeper, but it's like a good thing. Normally people talk about you're digging a hole, put down the shovel when you're maybe arguing with a friend or a partner or whatever. You can imagine putting down the shovel situations. Well, this is a situation where I picked up a shovel when I started having my awakening, and I started digging inside of myself, because the answers are in you, but they're buried deep under a bunch of stuff. I think I can't cuss on YouTube, right? That's fine. Is that okay? I'd like to say once in a while. Anyway, so in this case, you're taking a shovel and you're digging up, all the tools really. You need a shovel, you need a weed whacker, you need there is work to be done, and everyone's different. And I will say I'm very lucky and very blessed that I didn't have a lot of severe trauma to heal from. So if you are someone who's like that, I think you could still get a lot out of my page, seriously, you do, because I talk to people like this, and I will tell you what I know is the same things very often. I mean, there'll be some exceptions to this, so obviously everything has its place, but there are way more similarities between healing from severe trauma and what the most elite business and life coaches teach when you really get into it and really understand and go deep on each side. And I know this because I talk to people who've gone really deep with major trauma healing, and I hear the work that they do, the perspective that they have, the way that they think about the world and see themselves, and what kind of changes they're making, what kind of questions they're asking, what kind of books they're reading. I mean, these people are reading the same books. You're reading the same books in Alcoholics Anonymous as you are to prepare yourself for working with your guru or getting deeper into meditation. So I'm here to connect these dots, and I'm here to let everyone know way more people are saying the same thing. I told you, I'm here to bridge the gap between the working world and the spiritual world, because And with that, my friends, I'll leave you on tenterhooks. Like, subscribe, tune in tomorrow to hear about all things judgment. Ooh.